Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match press conference for the third and fourth playoff between Al-Ittihad of Egypt and APR of Rwanda. Top table, we have Al-Ittihad represented by head coach Omar Suleiman and captain Ahmad Ali Ahmad. May I please have questions, please? Karabo, Jason, and then Leonard Solms.
KB Murishani from Tax FM. Coach, commiserations on the loss. What do you think went wrong with today's game?
Yeah, today it was really, first half was horrible. We didn't play in a good way at all. We received 74 points, and this is a big number. Defensively, we didn't adjust in a good way. We received 17 3 points in halftime, and this is what was so tough and so hard for us. Even offensively, we scored just 34 points. I think everything changed in second half, but it was late. We won third quarter by 5 points, and we won fourth quarter by 2 points, but it came late. So our issue this night about our defense in first half.
Jason?
Thank you. My question goes to the player. Captain, how do you sum up the whole season for Al-Ittihad from the conference to the BAL playoffs? And then finally, what's next for you as a player and also for Al-Ittihad as a team?
I believe it was a long, tough season for us this year. We started very early. We played so many tournaments until actually the day we came to South Africa, we were finishing the playoffs. So it was long and tough, a lot of injuries for us. I believe we just didn't prepare or get ready enough for the playoffs and this level of basketball. What is next? Just keep our head up and just stay together, work for next season, and try to have a better season next year.
Leonard?
Leonard Solms, ESPN Africa. Coach, Majok was in here after the last game explaining that you suffered from an illness, and we all know the team has a very packed schedule. With that said, do you have any regrets looking back at the last couple of games?
Can you ask again?
Do you regret anything? Despite the challenges, do you think this team could have done any better in hindsight?
Yeah, about the game. As I said, we didn't match in a good way this night. Some players really hustle this night, especially in second half. Second half, everybody wanted to give the maximum. That's why we came back a little bit and we won 7 points in second half. But first half, some players out of their shape. We was, as I said, we was not okay at all in defensively. That's why this is what happened.
Yes, sir.
From Tax FM. This is to you, Coach. What second half adjustments did you make? You said you came out in the second half and there was a positive effect, and you won the second half by 7 points. But tactically, what did you change in your team?
Just we talk about our defense, and we talk about we received 74 points. So second half, I think we adjust in a better way. Also offensively, we scored 34 points just because we been playing as an individual way, and this is so tough to play as an individual against 5 good defender player in Rwanda team. Second half, we adjust better. We play as a team. We play as a teamwork. Everybody pass the ball. Everybody move the ball from side to side. At the end, the one who has chance to shoot the ball, he shot it. Okay, and this is what was totally different than first half. Also, sometimes we are not in a good shape offensively because we miss, as I said, 3-point guards. Number 2, he played and he's injured already, so he just played 16 minutes. But we miss our main point guard, Kyle Vinales, this night. He injured already, and also Ahmad Adel already he injured, so he didn't play. So we had a issue about organization offensively. This is what we face in first half. That's why we scored just 34 points and we did a lot of turnovers. It became transition offense for the Rwanda team.
Luyolo, the last one.
Luyolo Mkalipi, SABC Sport and True FM. Would you say the semi-final loss impacted the team's performance today? And also, how do you and the team look to build momentum and confidence going forward into next season as well?
Really, what I want to say, the team really did well, like 8 games. First conference, we did in a great way. 6 games we won and become the first place in Rabat conference. But as Captain Ali said, when we came here, really the team so fatigued. We have a lot of injury. We cannot focus enough. Also, we had issue about our imports. Our imports came directly to South Africa. We just did 2 sessions, that's all, and we start to play the games, and all my imports are out of their shape because they are not playing with their teams like right now. And at the same time, they cannot come a little bit early because we have playoffs in our league, so it's hard to come and wait, just watch games. So the chemistry not working well with us. We need like camp, everybody together to do it like what we did in Rabat conference. This is what we heard about this too much.
Guys, thank you very much, Coach. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the loss and all the best for next season. Thank you so much to Ahmed. Ladies and gentlemen, APR at the top table. They are the third place finishers for BAL 2025 and Season 5. They also scored the most points in BAL history by beating Ittihad by 123-90. Represented at the top table is head coach James May and Axel Mpoyo. Questions, please? Okay. We'll start with Aisha. and then Gosnati, and then one in the middle for now, and then we'll take a second round.
Aisha Ramatina from 20FM. Congratulations, coach. It's actually quite nice to see you smile after what happened. How does it feel to actually get beyond the highest scores in BAL history? Also, what do you think prepared you to beat the undefeated Al Ittihad?
Well, first of all, thank you. I am smiling. I'm extremely happy with our performance tonight. We played extremely well. It feels great to get the record. Again, I know I've said it many times before. I think our team is very explosive offensively. And analytically, we've been second in the BAL the whole time out of all of the teams. So to be able to come out and show that after a loss of what happened, but having an opportunity to show people who we really are to finish was very, very important to our group. So, that was a huge, huge part of it. We're extremely happy about that. What was the second question?
How does it feel to beat the team that remained unbeaten until now?
As odd as it sounds, Ittihad was a team that we've watched since the beginning. It was a team that we knew was a favorite to win. It was a team that we always had passion to want to play really, really well against them. And to be able to do that tonight, especially with guys injured and different things like that, though just the way our group pulled together to really, really compete, I'm extremely happy. We did it at a high level, and it just feels good, to know that we can play with the big teams in the BAL. We never made the playoffs before. This is our first time, so it was important to us to prove not only to other people but to ourselves that we were high caliber enough.
Kosnati?
Good evening, Kosnati Shazi from Power FM. My question is to Axel. Axel, you got a game high, 32 points. You scored 10 3-pointers. And there was a period in which the team was just flowing, locked in and having fun. So just your reflections on the game and why it was important for the team to enjoy today's game and have fun on the court. Thank you very much.
I think it was just important for us to go out on a high note. And, like you said, we were having fun. And that was one of the main points before the game. Coach said, let's just have fun, finish on a high note. And I think we did just that. And
in the middle here first.
Mufaro Musemwa from Tax FM 107.2. I just want to also just say congratulations, Coach, and Axel on your win, and Axel, of course, for having the most points scored this game. My question is actually directed at Coach, but Axel, if you can also provide us any input, that would be great. The question is, at some point we didn't see Mboyo playing. I think that was around the second and third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter as well, he came on eventually, and of course he still got however many points he did. I wanted to just ask you, was there a particular reason we didn't get to see him for that long? Yes.
He played 9 minutes in the third quarter. He played almost the entire third quarter. And then we had to rest him. As a player, I've been in this situation before, chasing a record, and it weighs on you. You're close and you're putting out a lot of energy, and so I took him out, and I got the coaches in my ear, and come on, he has to get the record, and I'm like, just like let his legs relax and just like let him come back fresh, and so to put him back in, I think with like 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go, I thought it was plenty of time. I mean, the level of shooter that he is, especially when he's hot, I mean, it's incredible. So I knew he could get it. He shot the one quick one, really trying to get it. I'm extremely happy for him. He deserves it. He's worked his butt off. He shot so many shots this season to be good at this moment, and he was more than good. He was outstanding.
I'll take the final three hands. Marcel, and then Karabo, I'm going to have to let you go. Sorry, unfortunately. At the side there. And then all of you have asked before. Luyolo, you're from the Eastern Cape, so you come very far. You've come very far to ask these questions, so you'll have the last one.
All right. Coach and Axel, congrats for today's win. My question will be about history and Rwandese basketball as a whole. First season, Patriots finished on the podium. You are the second team from Rwanda to be on the podium. Coach, what does it feel to achieve such a milestone with this group of guys? And Axel, what does it feel to play with national team players? Because like the last one said, you guys had fun. But ahead of the AfroBasket, what does it feel to play with all of those guys? And is it for you a good preparation ahead? Thank you.
Answer the first part.
For the podium thing, I think Patriots finished fourth. I think we set the record for being the first Rwandese team to get on the podium. The reason I know that is because we were aiming for that. As soon as we lost that game, it was like, hey, we still got something to play for. Like, let's go. But it feels great. You know, we started this. This organization, from the president, the owners, you know, all the way down, has really, really wanted to do things kind of organically. They really wanted to build something special. We didn't win a championship, but we did that today by being able to make history for Rwanda. That's a goal of something that we've been wanting to do. I think we just started. I think we took a huge step from last year in every category, you know, just not just getting on the podium, but like I said, analytically, just the way we played, our camaraderie, you know, I think we took a huge leap. So again, getting on the podium for us is just it doesn't prove, it just shows it's a great, I don't even know, a great reward for all the work that we know that we've put in. And, you know, to do it for the country is incredible.
Can you repeat that second question?
National players, how does...
I would say, what does it feel to achieve such success with the national team players that you play alone? Because, you know, we rather play the qualifiers without that spot, and 2 months ahead of the AfroBasket.
Yeah, it's great. You know, those are my guys. It's great to be together. Just because, you know, for the national team, AfroBasket's coming up, and you know, we building that chemistry, you know, here as well. And so, you know, it just feels great to keep building with those guys, man. And we like family at this point, so, you know, it just feels good.
Last 2 questions, one there and then here.
Olisa Baliso, Tax FM. This question is for Coach. First of all, congratulations on the emphatic victory and the podium finish. I remember earlier you mentioned showing the quality of the team, especially after the loss. So I wanted to ask, how do you think APR set up differently in this game, and how did that contribute to?
How did I think APR did well?
How did APR set up differently in this game, and how do you think that contributed to the record-breaking victory?
Set up differently.
For this game, I don't think we really set up differently. I think, again, it was just making sure we were together. We had a very, very long talk yesterday in the gym. Just, you know, the other night, everybody, coaches, players, we all just came up short. We all made mistakes at key moments, all of us, you know. And it was just, you know, forgiving ourselves for the mistakes we made, forgiving each other for the mistakes we make. You know, in games like that, especially when you have a lot of hopes, a lot of blame and finger pointing can happen. And we just wanted to make sure we were all just good. That was the first thing. And, you know, after that, again, it was just, hey, let's go out and show everybody what we could be. I think we've showed that inconsistently at points throughout the BAL. We've gone through so many injuries and changing players and different things that happen. We wanted to make sure that it stood up. So the main thing was like, let's make this year stand up. Let's make people in the country know that we're here. We're working our butts off for the country, for our team, and you know, we expect success to come out of it. We want to bring success to everybody.
Last one, Yellow.
Such pressure. Firstly, guys, congratulations on the history-making victory. I've traveled too far to be here. You've made it worth it. How does this victory, the 123-90 victory, reflect on the team's growth and preparation throughout the BAL Season 5, and also the tone it sets for APR going forward in international basketball?
For the growth, we really last season were not good offensively. We weren't good at a lot of things last season, but the growth of how we play, our style of play, being able to play together, being able to shift from the normal, African attack the rim, dunk the basketball, just be more athletic and more physical than everybody's style of play, and just shift to something more modern, faster, together, having a lot of weapons. And we were able to do that. It's always been a process, people learning new roles and learning how to play together and learning what value is versus points, because everybody wants to look at the stat sheet. So that was a huge part of us, is how much I think we trusted each other on both ends of the court to be stars in our roles. I think that's the biggest thing. And for the future, can't think about the future because we're in a moment, but of course we're going to go back and look at, we weren't perfect, obviously, but a lot of other categories that we can get better at, guys continuing to build their confidence in themselves and in each other, and continuing to try to revolutionize this team in how we approach games, our style of play, and how we represent the country.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you very much, Axel. Travel safely home and hopefully see you BAL Season 6.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.